Hi guys, this is World War II Buff. Now I'm going to be doing a video on a Canadian IMP. I know I won't do any videos on rations or Canadian, well not Canadian IMPs, which I am doing, or any MREs or IMPs and everything. But I'm probably going to be doing a few. I might delete that older video on my C rations and might do a better video on them. That probably might just be my next video. I'm starting the video, and before I actually do that, I've noticed the ration websites on Nathan MRE had trouble opening this, and he had to time lapse the video, and I noticed Steve MRE had to do that as well with the Canadian IMPs. So rather than opening it, I just got everything out and put it to the side so I don't have that trouble. And waste all that time opening it, so I put it all to the side. All I'm going to be doing is showing what's on the bag and the inner foil and everything. So inside, you probably think it would leak through, like water would easily get through, but it has sort of like a parchment paper, like a waxed paper, or I don't know what you'd call it. I guess just parchment paper. I don't think the water could get through this because it's lined with tin foil, like a foil, so the water can't get in. And this is, as you can see on the front, baked beans menu 4, military ration out for resale. On the back, this is sort of strange. This is the first one I've sort of seen with this. Like us on Facebook and comments. That's very odd. First one I've also seen with a barcode like this. Nothing on the bottom, on the side. You can tell it's Canadian. I'm actually living in Canada right now, so I got this for really cheap because it says not for resale, so you can't buy it from a military seller then sell it. So that's what they mean. So usually when you find them on the internet, they're quite expensive, like they're $30. But if you buy them actually in the stores, they probably range. The cheapest you could find is $10, but they're probably only 12. I wonder if they're all 12. Like if the military has to say sell it to this for this amount of money, or something like that. So now to start the video, I'm going to start with the main meal, the dessert, and keep on going down until I've done all the items in this IMP. So first we have the baked beans, which you can see on the front. You can pause the video and look at this, and write this down, put it in the comments. That would be awesome, because I don't know the military timer. I don't even know if this is it. I don't know if this is the 14th of 2011. Maybe I got it right. I don't know. See, so if you can just pause the video and have a look, and please write down in the comments. That'd be really cool if you could. And then here we have sliced peaches. I've noticed with MREs, all the dessert is just sliced fruit, but in the old C rations they had fruit cake, chocolate, nut rolls, and all that type of stuff, actual desserts, not just sliced fruit. And I'm gonna show one of the coolest things of this is it has the beverage bag, but it has a stand, which is really nice. I think the newer USMREs, the prototype ones, have these, but I'm not sure about it because I used it. US one, and I don't think it had a stand. I think it was just like this, and you just filled it up and you just held it. But this one actually says what it has in it, the sports drink, and this is the sports drink. But what I don't understand is it says hot chocolate, but this one doesn't actually come with hot chocolate. So that's why I'm just wondering. I'm wondering if this is how you fill up with the coffee, and this is really cool. The coffee, it's 3-in-1. It's a milk, creamer, and sugar all in one, so you don't have to get different packets. So this one packet saves a lot of room in the MRE. So you can put a lot of other stuff which isn't in many other MRE. And so I don't really have that much coffee because you can see the seams here, and that's not that much because this only goes about that far out, so it doesn't really fill. I would see pouring the coffee maybe up to here, but you don't have to put anything else in, so I just probably fill it to here, then put my coffee in. Plus, the one that faults about these bags, you can burn yourself really easily by holding these, if you're having a hot cup of coffee. But Out there, you wouldn't really get the best chance of having a hot cup of coffee if you're in the middle of fighting. So there's that, and then this is probably the first MRE I've seen with this, well, the first one I've seen is cornbread. This is like in a really weird like dough form, like I can like squish it like that, and like it goes back, forms out. Usually cornbread is not really like this. It's more like a, it's not really like a you know, it's like bits of like sort of like dough and everything. Like it's more of a doughy like bits of bread and everything. This is more like it. Cornbread's more tough and everything, more hard. But as you can see, this one just bends quite easily. So this is a weird type of cornbread, but you gotta remember it's a military MRE, so these things are not just like the real, not just like the proper made ones. And then here is strawberry jam. I don't know what you'd have with this. Maybe you could have it on the cornbread, but I don't know. Maybe you can make sort of like a more of a like a breakfast, like a PB&J or something. But this one doesn't come with peanut butter, so I don't know. Like you could borrow some peanut butter off of a friend who has it or something in the fields. But I don't know what you'd have this with. The same with this, like. What'd you have Frank's Red Hot sauce with? Well, I guess you could have it with the beans. But other than that, I don't know what you'd have. Maybe you can mix the strawberry jam in with the dessert. I don't know, make it a bit sweeter. And then here we have is beef jerky. This is like the hardest beef jerky on the planet. I've seen like people try to even open this and like it stops right at the beef jerky, and they have to like cut it open here, here, and here. Let you just like rip it off out of like its bag from. But it's just like tear here, but that doesn't work. But it's like, this is really tough beef jerky. It must be hard eating this. It's like a hardtack, but like a beef jerky version. And then here's the Canadian MRE spoon. I prefer the US one. It is the US one is a bit shorter, and it's a bit more the plastic's a bit more thick on it, so it's more or less likely to break. This one is way longer, and it's way skinnier, so this one could break quite easily. The US MRE spoon is quite tough. And here is I don't know if this is the Treen paper or just like or is it more paper towels. I think it's more recycled paper towels, but you can still use it for what you want. And then peppermint gum, just your plain average everyday moist towelette. A book of plain matches. I don't like the they've always been like a cardboard, but I don't like that. I like the nice wooden ones because these are always breaking, and I burn myself so many times because you have to like hold it from here without it breaking, and you usually burn yourself as well. So those ones aren't really the best design. I wish they'd maybe go back to make them out of wood. And here's the final thing, raisin and spice oatmeal. This one would be this is going to be quite an odd one to make, to try actually. I'm probably never going to do a video about actually tasting them and trying them out, but I said I wasn't going to do rations, but I am doing them now. Well, MREs. But I am doing them, so I can't say if I am or not. So this has been the Canadian menu for baked beans IMP.